friends. Happy Black Friday. Fell asleep with my makeup last night. So there's that. Open up this blind and see if that makes a difference with it being a little brighter in here. It does. How was your Thanksgiving? I'm gonna spray some Erase Pre-Cleanser on my face. This is on sale for Black Friday for $15. You let it sit for about 10 seconds and then you, especially if you sleep in your makeup and you know it's like extra crusty, which is gross. It's just gonna help dissolve it right off your face. It's amazing. If you've never tried it, highly recommend it. It's from Pomifera. So my sister and her kids are in town. We are having the best time. We're about to go take the kids to the beach, and the kids got to meet a lot of friends yesterday, so some of the other kids in the neighborhood are gonna go to the beach with us. So how was your Thanksgiving? Also, it feels so sad. My sister leaves tomorrow night, or actually Sunday morning, but we have to get her to the airport at like 3 a.m. Saturday night. And so it just feels way too fast. They have to like obviously go back to school, so they can't stay too long. But I just miss her and her children. Veda and my niece Nora are, Veda's 3, almost 4. Nora is 5, almost 6. And they're just like having the best time playing. Okay, I'm gonna give away 4 Amazon gift cards, like Amazon gift cards today. So share this video, comment, share below. We'll pick 4 people. And it's gonna be a good day. You're in Colorado, it's too cold. What is the weather where everybody else is? Day before yesterday, I was like, it's gonna, like we're getting winter temperatures here. And then today it is hot, really hot. So I was like, well, I thought we were, not quite yet. When it's like winter temps here, it's below 80s and it's just amazing. At night, it'll even get into the 70s. And I really, really like it when that happens. But today's hot, it's in the 90s. Really, the girls are getting all their stuff together for like beach stuff, beach toys. We're just gonna have a fun day. I did want to let you guys know, I'm gonna do a rundown of all deals just in case you're like me and you have been waiting to see if anything goes cheaper for Black Friday. So, little rundown. Our whole family has elf outfits right now, Becky. It's so cute. The girls have them on, like everybody's wearing them. Great. I'm posting it right now. So, Eby has buy one, get one free for bras. That's a really good one if you've been needing new bras. The sheer bras are my favorite. They just had a new color drop for that as well. And it's really pretty blue colors. But just any bras of theirs in general are on sale. And then we're gonna go through the lineup. Beautiful You has 45% off of Trim Fit in bundles. So it's like Trim Fit plus collagen, Trim Fit plus probiotics, Trim Fit plus hydration, and that's kind of how it Trim Fit and Hydrate. So it's 4 different bundles with all of them having Trim Fit in it. Trim Fit and Trim Fit. And so those are 45% off. You have to use my code. I put it in the description of the video, and you have to do a subscription, but you can cancel if you needed to at any time. Another brand doing deals would be Pink Lily. They have deals happening. You can go to CourtneySwan.com for those. I put my Amazon link for an Oura ring. They're $150 off. So if you've been wanting an Oura ring or to give a gift to like a spouse, it tracks your cycle, your sleep, your temperature, your steps. If you got good rest, recovery, it can pick up if you're getting like sick and give you tips on like, maybe you should take it easy or take a nap or things like that. Which for me, as someone who really struggles with feeling guilty for resting, when I notice my Oura rings, like, your body needs some more rest. It gives me permission to rest, which I really enjoy. I'm gonna go through this list. I'll tell you some more. Yes, Pink Lily is 50% off and an extra 10. They have good deals. I'm gonna turn this water off. Pomifera. So I found my happy salve, but they have a ton of things that are doorbusters under $10, doorbusters under $15, and doorbusters under $20. They also have 10% off collections, 99-cent shipping. They have free gift on orders over $125. So if you've been needing skincare, we're gonna migrate to the office because that's where all my things are. But if you've been needing skincare, great deals with Pomifera happening. Olive Rose for makeup. They've never had a sale yet. It's a new product from Oliveda, and they have 16% off and free shipping. So, see if you can find anybody. There's a nephew. Is there another elf here, or she's already changed? Oh, nope, she's already in her bathing suit. So, that's a really good deal for Olive Rose. They're just good deals happening. I'm gonna be probably posting more than normal for favorite finds, things I like. The lighting is so much better in here. Ignore, like, it's just people's luggage and stuff. We don't have a guest bedroom, so we just make it work and everybody crams in everywhere, So Happy Salve is on sale for like $15. The beauty bars that are really good for exfoliating, they're on sale for $12. Like, great stocking stuffers at Pomifera. Just a lot of really good deals. So really fun for shopping, to try and get the most bang for your buck and the most money. The Amazon link says no longer active. When in doubt, go to CourtneySwan.com, click Amazon. I'll check the link whenever we hop off to see if it's wrong. Can somebody else check it too? Sometimes it's just like one person's thing. I'm gonna go in with a SPF today. We are not going, I'm not gonna do a ton of skincare because I'm going to the beach. So I did want to show you the 2 new bras that dropped from Eby, and a few things. Look, I have a Walmart thing to do, and Veda found it, and she's so excited about this baby cow. And she was like, I was like, you can't take it out until we film it. And so she was like, can I at least feed it? So she took the bottle out and she's been feeding it. But I have some Walmart toy options coming soon. Have no fear. They're coming soon. Just gonna get some trim fit and what was your favorite thing you ate yesterday? We went to a Friendsgiving. It was absolutely beautiful. And someone, I have to find out who it was. Also, I didn't realize my hair was so crazy still. I don't know who brought it, but there ended up being about 55 people there. It was really busy, really fun, tons of kids. Like, it just was a blast. And my sister, her kids, just everybody went. We got a cake for my niece, saying happy birthday. It was just a really fun day. But someone in that crew made scalloped potatoes, and they were the best thing I've ever eaten. I ate, and I did not pace myself for dessert, which was really sad. So I only got a tiny bit of pecan pie at the end. All right, let's make some trim fit, and I'm going to show you these new bras. French silk pie homemade. Oh my gosh. I did not mention launch deals. I should have. Go if you need launch. They do have Black Friday and Cyber Monday. I forgot to put it in the description of the video. The giveaway for today is Amazon gift cards, picking 4 winners. And you can also go to CourtneySwan.com, and I have a whole link list of different brands, and they all have sales going on. So I'm just gonna do trim fit and greens and some collagen and pour it over some ice. But that was the best thing I ate. Oh, sweet potatoes. Also, that was so good. It was just a good time. So, really, Okay, so the two new bras that are, oh, that was a bummer. Hold on. I'll show you the bras and their matching panties. I knocked over something else again. They love the elf beds. It's been really practical for them to have somewhere to sleep. But I made the rookie mistake of the elves were living above the beds. So I was like, I can't move them. So last night Adam helped me. I distracted the kids. He moved the elves and then we went to bed. My favorite combo. Trimpet and greens, and then I love it with collagen in it as well. Just my collagen's over there. Okay, here we go. Eby Bras. These are sheer. This is, the new colors are Isla and Jacaranda is what they're called. But here's this, and then it has a matching set. So this is Isla color. They are buy one, get one free. So if you've been wanting to try, I love the high-waisted, so that's typically what I get. These are nice little briefs. They look really cute. They're very comfortable. I wear them all the time. They are, here's the sheer, and I can't really show how they fit on, but they have this, like, obviously because they're sheer, but they have like the seam technology where they don't roll up, they don't roll down. I wear the nude one a good bit. I actually have two in this color because it's just really nice to have, like, gives you a really good lift and comfortable. You can kind of see it has like this velvety band to help shape, but I wear a size large in these. I saw somebody ask about the pajamas. I was wearing a medium in those. I did not take their reactions for the beds because they got up at 6 o'clock in the morning. So they saw them before I was awake. But if not, that would have been really cute. We're doing like realistic content creating this week, and realistic, like, it is just such a busy week. I'm just trying my best to keep everybody alive and still have them make like really, really fun memories and still try and get all my work stuff done. So I'm just really doing like a little balancing act of all of it. So I'm really trying. I'm so sorry. I did miss that, but I'm working on like a cute Thanksgiving reel right now. But okay, love Eby Bras. I love these. They also have like supportive bras that have padding in them. They have like a really great balconette bra, which has like a nice little push. So many good bras. And I also got the matching panties. I love a matching set. Like if you're gonna buy panties anyways, and you're gonna buy bras anyways, personally, I just feel more put together. Like I love a matching set. So these are high. The other ones were actually the briefs. So I'm gonna show you the difference. The other ones are also a high waist, but these are like ultra high. So, and they have like a nice little high cut on like the groin as well. So these are like the high waisted. Let me stand up so you can see. So you can see how they kind of fit on. And then this is the brief version. And so they're like this, when I put them on, it's a little lower than my belly button. So these are brand new, just came in. Okay, when I'm going to spend time out in the sun, I typically do not put a bunch of skincare on. I am gonna use Pomifera's. This is the Shackley SPF 30, and they also have a tinted moisturizer. This one just came in. So I like to put SPF, and then I also put a little bit of tanning drops, because have you ever had SPF? This is way too much, by the way, because I forgot I have clothes on. I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe a little bit off. Okay, have you ever put on an SPF and you're like, oh, I feel like this is a mineral-based SPF, which is like a lot better for you as far as your sunscreen, but sometimes I feel like mineral-based can make you pale. So I add a little bit of tanning drops. It's just my personal hack. I mix the two together. I make my own little like tanning solution, and while I'm at the beach or going on a beach walk or whatever, I have like SPF, and I also have a little bit of gradual tan happening. I also feel like it makes it to where I have not gotten burnt doing this. So if you are more prone to burn, more SPF, less self-tanner. But this combo, has anyone done this before? This combo works really well, They make tanning drops that have tint in them anyways, but I really like that one for my face. I have this one for my body, but I could not put on my face because it is very oily. So for my body, you can also get this off Amazon as well. So for my body, you use this one, and it has an SPF, and it's really like goldy and everything, but I can't use it on my face because it's very oily, and I guarantee it would make me break out. So really excited. My sister's kids, they live in Tennessee, so obviously they don't go to the beach a ton, and Nora and Veda have never been to the beach together. So the only thing I would tell you for doing this, I typically will go all the way to like my chest, neck, face with that like sunscreen combo, and then the rest of my body I'm just doing with this. It's called Kapari, and I know it's snowing a lot of places, so this could be totally irrelevant for a lot of you, but just when you go on spring break, just send me a message and I'll send you a link. So, but it is part of, you can get that for the Shackley / Pomifera skincare thing. It's in the 30s where you are. Oh, bless your heart. Burr. Okay, I am gonna go in with if I can find my waterproof mascara, and a tiny bit of like just a bronzer and blush. I'm not doing like a full makeup or anything. I just want to kind of look like I could get in and out of the ocean. Don't look crazy, but this is just my headed to the beach face. But I also want to look like we're gonna see a lot of people today there. We have several friends meeting us, and I think when you do anything, you just do whatever is gonna make you feel more confident. It's freezing in Tennessee. That's what my sister was saying. She was like, we missed the cold week. If you've never tried Pomifera skincare, I highly recommend it. It has like transformed my skin to where even with no makeup on, it's just, I love what it's done for my skin. All of these are just regular mascara, waterproof. The regular mascaras from Ophir are out of stock, but the waterproof mascara is available. This is the shade Midnight Rose from Olive Rose. They've never had a sale at all on any of their makeup, and they have 16% off plus free shipping plus free gift with purchases over $200. So this one I really like. It's very, very pigmented. And I'm gonna go in with just like a little bit of a medium contour. I know I get messages like, I would never put makeup on to go to the beach. You don't have to. I feel a little insecure naked. So if my face looks a little more put together, I feel a little better about myself. So this is just what I do for me. Okay, did anybody drop below what their favorite thing they ate was? I want to know what you ate. What you ate that you loved. I saw the French silk pie. Also, did anybody eat and you're like, I got undressed last night? And I was like, why am I just so bloated? And then I was like, oh, it's probably because I ate like 20 pounds of food today. I had all these goals, like we're gonna film this, we're gonna do this, and really we've just been taking care of children. Children need a lot of food. They want ice cream sundaes. They want chocolate chip pancakes. They want to go on walks and runs and friends' houses and swimming and pool parties, and they're just, okay, I did a little strawberry hill. Not doing any foundation at all. And a little bit of waterproof mascara. I have been using this on my lips though, and it's like absolutely beautiful. I'll show you. Oh, you aren't eating until tomorrow? This one is such a good color. It's that Lover's Lane. Do you see that? I've been putting it everywhere. Lips, eyelids. Lover's Lane. It's my last. These blushes are amazing. You can layer them, play with them, put them wherever you want. Really into blush right now. And then a little bit of Strawberry Hill. We provided a turkey this year and a ham. And we had a friend who smoked it, and it was absolutely, it was deep fried, smoked, then deep fried. Yeah, so good. We had a friend make homemade sourdough. We had, one of my friend's moms made it was like pineapple Cool Whip, had some pieces of orzo in it, and marshmallows. And it tasted like something my grandma made growing up. And I was like, I ran over to my sister and I was like, you have to try this. It tastes like mammals. It's so good. All the food was so good. I have tons of leftovers. We have stuff to be able to eat on all week. I just felt so blessed. I was telling a friend of mine a story a few years ago. I was a single mom. It was my first Thanksgiving season without my kids. And we were in between like getting stuff from food banks. It was, my business had not like super picked up yet. I had hit the top of a company with a network marketing company, and then kind of like my sales dropped off, and to the outside, maybe it looked like, oh yeah, she's doing great, but we weren't doing great. And so I remember like sitting in my car. I just dropped my kids off at their dad's, and I was just like super sad because I had never not been with them on Thanksgiving. And I was like, I don't know how we're gonna eat this. Like, I was just stressed, right? Sitting in my car, it was pouring down rain. I didn't want to go inside. And so finally go inside, and I had been praying like, God, like, I just need you to take care of us. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna make this work. Like, I'm so stressed out. Like, please, like, provide for us, right? And I walk inside, and on my porch, the way that house was set up, I lived right next door to a halfway house. I kind of lived in a sketch area at the time, and we lived right next door to a halfway house. And I had like a porch door, and you walked inside the porch, and then that's how you got inside your home. And so it was like a 1930s rundown house. It was cute. After we finished, my papa and I like fixed up this rental, really cute. It was so cute after we left it, but at this point it wasn't cute. It was just like, I had blankets over the windows because I didn't have curtains, you know, like that kind of thing. And I walk into the porch, and there was a frozen turkey. I had no idea how it got there. I didn't know who dropped it off. I'd never cooked a turkey, but I just cried because I was like, when I'm in need, like, God can bring me a frozen turkey. Do you know what I mean? Like, God can bring me like what I need, or bring people to deliver it. So it turns out it was the guys from the halfway house, and they had extra turkey because they had like gotten a donation of turkeys, and I'd never had, like, other than them smoking cigarettes on the front porch while I was like unloading kids and stuff, I'd never really had talked to them or anything, like, but I had this feeling that like if someone tried to kill me on my way into the house, maybe the boys at the halfway house would save me because I at least waved. And, you know, like, they were always out there smoking, and I felt like a little safer with them around, which is so silly because some of them did not have probably the best history. And so they brought me a turkey, and this was a couple days like before Thanksgiving, like I think it was the weekend before. And so a few days go on, I've got the turkey in my freezer, and I get another night where I'm just like, I had gotten cinnamon rolls for the kids and some like whipped cream and pancake mix to try, and that was about all I had enough money for. And I was like, okay, well, we'll eat pancakes for like a little while. We'll have Thanksgiving at my aunt's house. Like maybe I'll get some leftovers. Like this is like our meal plan for the week, right? And I was just thinking like, man, I would love, I don't know if you've been in a season where like you don't have much food, but I just was like, I would love God, like I don't even know if I prayed to God. I just was like in my floor working on something, like wrapping things, like kind of thing, like unwrapping. I just moved into a house, like unwrapping dishes, like that kind of stuff. And I got a knock at the door, and it was a full feast turkey meal with green beans. I specifically remember green beans because they were kind of like the ones my mom made growing up. And it was like green beans, mashed potatoes, turkey, all of it. And they had brought me a plate. And I don't know, it was just such a reminder. Like, and last night I looked around, and being in a season of like, there was so much food there yesterday, and so much friends and love. And I just thought like, if I could go back and hug myself from a few years past and be like, but I don't know. I wanted to remind you, in case you ever are going through something that you're like, oh, it feels hard, or it feels like God doesn't see you. I really, really recommend praying and asking Him, because so many of the things that I've experienced in my life as blessings that I know are like God using people came from those darkest seasons, and I'll never forget them. And then also, like, I took home extras, and I have like a little box of stuff to put together. There's a guy who lives in like he's a squatter, but he lives like down the street from us. We always see him out near where the guy puts out all the florals that are for sale. And we've taken him like cases of water or canned food or something. So like today I'll drop him off a Thanksgiving thing. But like thinking of ways you can go out of your way. It's like maybe you have a neighbor who doesn't have family nearby. Maybe you could drop them off a plate. Or maybe you have somebody in your area that's a single mom that might could just use like, I don't know, like a hello or muffins or something, you know. But it was just such a reminder. I just like looking around and being like, God has been so good to me, and still is so good to me. But Thanksgiving especially, like I'd never not had kids with me. Like we had our kids this Thanksgiving, and I don't know, it was just like a really sentimental Thanksgiving for me. Hi, honey. What's up?
So my friend asked me if I could go to Zootopia too.
Who is it?
Gigi.
Yeah. Can I drop you off at her house, or is she gonna pick you up, or what time?
I don't know yet, but she's asking her mom.
She's asking her mom?
Well, no. So
What time?
she said around like 5.
Oh, perfect. I'll talk to you about it. Her mom texted me while I've been on the live.
Oh.
So I'll look at it as soon as I'm off. I'm gonna be done in just a second. She wants to show you.
Pink lily. It's super cute.
It is super cute.
Yeah, and it's like the best. I use it every time I go to the beach.
Yeah.
Whose
is that?
It's yours.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but it's mine now.
Okay, hop out and I'll be done in a second. So, just a little reminder, like, not, love you, Lola. Like, not that He doesn't take care of you, like, in good and bad and whatever, but those are the times that, like, I had never had, like, a sentimental attachment to Thanksgiving until I went through those times. And literally every year, like, I see a turkey and I'm just reminded, like, man, God could provide, like, when you have nothing, in mysterious ways of how He takes care of us. So I know I've shared this story before, probably every Thanksgiving, but I'm always like, maybe there's somebody who is going through it this Thanksgiving or needs a reminder. And that is just a testimony in my life of a Thanksgiving story. So I hope I remember every year to share it, because it obviously made an impact on me. So, okay, let's do this. I gotta add some blush down here because, okay, just going in with a waterproof mascara from Ophir. Ophir has 40% off site-wide. Launch has up to 70% off. I forgot to link the Launch link here, but you can go to Courtney Swan for that. I'm not doing a ton of mascara. I just want enough. This is waterproof. They could make this for mermaids. It will not come off in the ocean. I don't typically love a waterproof mascara for the daily, but we're going to the beach. And I've gotten snotty, you guys. Lola's so cute. She's in an interesting age because she's like really curious, like if the elves are real, if Santa's real. She wants it to be real, but she has a lot of like deep questions. I don't know. Hard age. And I'm like, at what point do I have to be like she was like, I found boxes for all the gingerbread. I thought the elves brought those. And I was like, well, maybe they had to bring them here in a box so they don't get torn flying through the sky. You can't just like have them. So I'm like coming up with all these excuses. And I'm like, at some point, she's just getting old. She's about to phase out. But my other kids know about it and we still have a lot of fun. I completely believe, Debbie, we can be his angels on earth if we just like take the time to do it. Or if you ask him like, God, show me how I can like help others today, you'll be amazed at the things you see when you're looking for it. I have a funny story. I felt like the Lord wanted me to introduce myself to my neighbors. I saw them on a walk. A few nights ago, I had Ivory, Christian, and Veda with me. It was not like a great time to stop and say hello and introduce myself. So I live in the very back of a neighborhood. No one comes down our street, like, unless you live here, right? But I literally just was like, okay, well, if I see them again, I will introduce myself. I am not one to introduce myself to anyone. I am very introverted. I do not like it at all. Well, next day, I see a husband and his wife walking in front of my house right here. Just right here. No one walks this street except my neighbor who lives right next door. She's the only person I've ever seen walk on the street ever. And I was like, I should probably go say hi to them. I had a towel on my head, no bra on. I was in a t-shirt and Adam's joggers. And I was like, okay, when they walk back this way, if they walk back this way, I'll go say hi. Sure enough, they walked right back this way, not 15 seconds later, because they were getting a can opener from the neighbor next door. So that's why they walked over, and I ran outside and stopped them and just said, hi, are you new to the neighborhood? Which I assumed they were because I've never seen them before. And they were like, yeah, we just moved in. And I talked to them for about 10-15 minutes. She's pregnant with her first baby, like all this stuff, you know, tell them if they need anything, let us know. I forgot I had the towel on my head, and I walked past myself coming back in here and realized this is what I looked like. Didn't like register that. I just remember being like, if I see them again, I'm gonna introduce myself. And then I saw them, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna run out and catch them. I have a mirror right here, so when I came back in, I see myself. What kind of neighbor are they gonna think that I am? Also, I told Adam I went and introduced myself to the neighbors who were walking. He goes, you did? Why? I lived in Tennessee for a long time. I met him, he was my neighbor, but that's because he came and said hi. I did not go to my neighbor's. Well, apparently I felt really like strong to just go say hi, but I ran out there with a towel on my head and no bra on. So I'm sure they're gonna be like, this girl is a whack job. But anyways, it was friendly. And who knows, you never know. But maybe they were like, I really want to meet new people. And the Lord put it on my heart to be like, go say hi to them and help them feel welcome. I have no idea, but I did think it was quite funny. Like, okay, waterproof mascara, and I have to get a bathing suit on and shave, because that's always good. If you're going to the beach, you should shave. And I want this to be darker. Anyways, I've got to go. So that's my story for today. I'm just gonna go get like a little cover up on and some shave and call it a day. Hopefully all the rest of the people in my house are ready and ready to go. My greens have settled because I didn't drink it fast enough. If you need anything, I've tried to link everything for you. Anyways, hope you have the best day. I think I did the right thing too. But I just felt so, I was like, what, of all times that I feel like compelled to go be friendly, this is how it is. So goofy. But anyways, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for participating in my Thanksgiving week and a little bit of chaotic family fun, trying to fit all these things in. So I really appreciate any extra patience. I feel like there is a lot of pressure for me to like, I want to be sure that I share whatever good deals or whatever things, but I also want to balance like motherhood and other stuff. So I really do appreciate like being patient, and really grateful for every person who has shopped with me so far or watched my lives or shared it. I'll continue to try doing fun giveaways between now and Christmas just as like a thank you, and I really do appreciate it. So hopefully I'll do a live with my sister. I don't know if she wants to. I'm totally fine with it. We really just haven't had time. It's just been really quick, or like the kids want to go swimming, or like right now they want to go to the beach. Like we really just haven't had like time. And so, but I do think it would be fun to do a live with my sister. Sometimes doing like a get ready live is really fun. So we might do something like that, but we only have tomorrow left with her. So even some of the stuff we had wanted to film, I haven't filmed yet. So, cause kind of once you get here and you're in it, you're like, okay, we have 3 days. So let's try and make the best. So anyways, gonna go have a family fun day, take all these little chillins to the beach. And then my nephew is wanting to go fishing. And so I think he might get to go fishing later. So some of the boys in the neighborhood have really good luck fishing in a couple of the ponds by a golf course. And one of them yesterday, I was like, hey, you think you could take my nephew like fishing? And he was like, what kind of fish does he like? Does he like bass? I got a spot for bass. Does he like tarpon? I got a spot for tarpon. I was like, I think he'd be happy with any of those. Like, so I think they're gonna do that. So anyways, just gonna have the best time, and I hope you guys have an amazing weekend and have so much fun. This is one of my favorite weekends of the year. So bye guys.